Sambro.
Yeah,
He looks good there.
yeah. You guys are going to see him.
All I
tonight.
can
Did you know
remember
that?
of
Did
John,
Jen tell
the
you?
only image I have is on the bus going to school in the morning, how he would force everybody not to smoke cigarettes.
Did you?
Let me see. Okay, and anyway, don't worry about this. I'm just doing a test. You know, like
You can
testing
video
it.
it. I don't care.
It's like
Which one do you like better?
Jim, no. Well, let's see. God, they're all so good. Pictures. God, they're both A+ pictures.
yeah. Look at that. Yeah,
Both of
Ron,
those are good pictures.
Ron, and
So
yeah.
which one
Right.
do you like better? It's a choose.
God.
One or the other.
It's so hard. Ron with beard or Ron with no beard?
Jack,
Jim looks better in this picture.
Jack, did you have any memories of Ron before he went to
Yes.
war?
Of course I do.
Really?
Yeah, when Ron.
It was not. How could you? You're younger.
Well, actually, I
It makes
have.
perfect sense.
I
Actually.
just have an unusual ability to remember things. I remember being in the womb, all the way back to the womb. So, believe that or not, right? You can. Most people don't believe it, but
Okay.
let's not believe that for a moment and just
Let's
go.
not.
It's very easy to go back to Ron because I think.
Say for instance, it isn't. It is all made up in your head. Okay.
Yeah, let's just
Anyway.
pretend that for a moment because the average
Right. That's
human can't comprehend that.
That's cool.
But the Ron thing would then be simple, assuming the other one is true.
Right.
But Ron, mom wrote these letters to Ron frequently, right? You're listening to me.
Yeah.
Almost
And Tom Kovic has these letters, right? So they do exist. There is proof of these letters. So in one of the letters, I sent a cigar that Mom had, and Ron wrote back that they lit the cigar up and it exploded in the guy's face.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's a true story. You could ask Ron that, right? But then Ron would come home for these little short visits when he was, he'd get his R&R and he'd visit Mom.
Yeah, right.
And so I remember he'd like to play with me back then. I would have been a very small child, and
Right.
but we had this
What
big.
age are we talking about?
Oh, I don't even know. We had this big tube. I was old enough to be thrown back and forth with Ron Kellner and Ron. I was just, they used me as a ball to throw back and forth.
Okay. Well. Okay. I hate to burst your bubble, but if you're talking, but if you're talking about Ron Kellner,
Yeah.
then you're like 5 years old, 5 or 6,
Or
right?
that, yeah.
Or less.
Right.
Okay, just to keep you honest.
Well, that's easy to remember. Those times, right? Anybody can remember that age.
Yeah, with Ron Kellner, actually, he was throwing the two of us around.
Yeah.
You know,
I think a lot of things he mentions
actually
he's going to
he actually had the two of us
Whatever
in
you
his
want.
arms
Yeah.
at that times.
Right.
You know.
So, but anyway, we had this little tube thing on the side of the house. Maybe Mom had gotten it, or we.
Oh, the water slide.
No. It was
Tube.
this thing you crawl through a tube. And it was-
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Remember
right.
that?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
then-
I think I do now.
See
And
Hey, Jack.
then Ron and I would play hide and seek or catch inside that while he was on one of his little visits from Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
And so I have a distinct memory of that. And then I think I was refreshing Ron's memory about that one time, and then we got into him telling a story about how he did in grammar school. And he said one time he had to do this experiment with a gerbil for sensory deprivation.
Oh, I hope you didn't do anything.
And so, of course, just like any Kovic, he procrastinated to the last minute and never did the experiment.
Oh, well, is that a trait of all comics?
Yes.
No. No.
It can't be Suzanne, though.
Not me.
Maybe not Suzanne.
No, I'm out of that.
Oh, well, I was
Those
I
are
was
the
making a
way.
generalization to be funny.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
he's a procrastinator.
But anyway,
You know that.
I'm a procrastinator spelled backwards.
so anyway, what he said, but Ron being ingenious, like all Kovics as well.
Ingenious set of procrastinator.
But what he did is he took a picture of the gerbil or hamster or whatever it was, and then the before picture, And then to make the after picture, he put the gerbil in the bathtub and got it all wet, and then he put it inside of a plastic bag and shook it up.
Oh no, are you serious?
And then
Okay,
he took it, and then,
fine.
he took it out and took a picture of it. And that was the after shot.
Really?
And he got an A+ on the paper.
Okay.
That was that story. So,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
but as far as memory goes, I really
Yeah.
like to challenge you a little bit there. You know, my memory goes back in different stages of. I remember Mom holding me, and then maybe going to the next door neighbor's house. And you know how it is when a parent is holding their child and they say,
Yeah.
say hi to Aunt, Bazooka, whoever she is.
Rosalie or
But you being too
Auntie Reenie.
you being too shy to say a word. Not
Yeah.
even hi, blah. So I remember
Yeah.
being that young.
Yeah. Jack, actually, now I will refresh your memory for you unless this need not be done because you're already aware of it.
Human.
But now, and I think don't you take the camera because
I can't. I have to wait.
I have to exemplify something.
I have like
However,
a mess.
we will through the magic of TV Land, we will put the camera down on the counter where everything is cool. And I think wait a minute, I have to turn the view around. This is a really cool camera, Is this like the one you have?
Yeah.
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Sony?
Mine is a Canon.
Oh, okay.
But same thing, it has a lens and no moving parts.
Right. Okay. So I think we got it there. All right. You're not in the center anymore. Sorry. But
He's going to be a film director in his next life.
all right. Oh my God. That's terrible. We really need to get a tripod.
It's
I
okay,
do
Jimmy.
have one. I just
Anyway,
don't know where it
There's
is.
no reason that you need a head.
Okay. Why get ahead?
Right.
You only get behind.
That's right.
Okay, but okay.
Did you get my Facebook
Yes,
about the
about
weather?
the
Okay,
Okay, good.
but what you used to do as a little kid, and I really remember this, whenever something happened and you didn't like it.
He threw a temper
Oh, I
tantrum.
did the
You-
face. That was my thing.
That was Jack.
That was
Let's
my
see
thing.
the
That
face.
There you go.
That was the thing.
It was
that was my
I
thing.
used to
No,
chin
actually,
people when I got
It's
mad.
very similar.
Yeah.
It's very similar to the way Boris Karloff portrayed Frankenstein.
Ah.
Jack, you hungry?
Yeah, I think I'll try the
Like,
oatmeal. If there's it.
Boris
Set him up
Karloff.
with some oatmeal, because I
Boris-
really have a lot to do. He's hungry. Give him something to eat.
That was his oatmeal. You took his oatmeal.
Oh, well,
You-
sorry. I
You know,
didn't
like look,
You know
look,
I have to
look,
eat when I
I-
first wake up?
Look, I am the director. How can I be the director and
You
and
have
the
to learn to
cook at the same time?
multitask, honey. You gotta
Yeah.
multitask.
Well, man.
Yeah, what if you were the
If you're a
director of a
director,
cooking
you-
show?
You'd have to be multitasking.
All right.
Maybe this is your opportunity to learn.
Yeah, like those TV shows where the guy has the camera and he's in the wilderness, right? He's directing it and acting at the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
time.
right.
You gotta learn how
Okay.
to do that.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I know he can't stand it any longer. So this is Dick. Everybody, hi. This is
Dick is an acronym.
Dick. Shut up.
That's not Uncle Dick. You're not referring to Uncle Dick, are you?
Do it,
Okay, this.
cause Kovic. That's what Dick stands for.
Do it. Do
it, cause Kovic.
it. Cause COVID.
All right.
Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So we're.
Do it cool, Kovic.
Okay, do it cool code. Yeah, we'll get it. Okay, but this is Dick. Everybody, this is Dick. Yeah, I'm still here. This is Dick.
Put it,
Dick is
put
Dick.
it closer to your crotch when you say that. This is-
Dick is the MC for the Jim and Jack show. Ah, thank you very much. just so excited because I've been, you know how I've been, you know,
I'm getting back on the airplane. Oh, keep
you know
going.
how I've been talking
Just
about
tell
Jack
me when you
Kovic,
guys-
and
I'm gonna
I'm
watch
such
you
a
hit
fan
the
of Jack Kovic for many years. Jack, I'm so excited to see you. This is not.
You should put it in the face of the camera. The audience will.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Listen. Well,
He's your assistant
this is
manager.
just your 15 seconds of fame. You know, you're not going to take up this whole program. It's very important. My brother's only here for a very short time. Did you understand that? Oh, all right. But can I just play my favorite song? All right.
Come on, all you birds, clap your hands. Come on, let's win again.
You want blueberries and apples
Yeah,
and
no.
cinnamon and all that
Yeah,
stuff?
whatever you think is going to make life better for you.
Use honey instead of sugar.
And they even have this other stuff. I can't remember the name.
Did Jim tell you you're going to watch John play tonight?
Oh, it's tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I'll invite this person, Tony, over there tonight. Right? You'll have to give me the address. I don't know who she
Jules.
is. I think she's got to be a friend of a friend or something, right?
I don't know.
Is it possible that
Just
I
make
don't?
sure she doesn't have any venereal diseases. Cause
Okay,
I'm not
so
having
so
sex.
so you
I'm not having
satisfied
sex,
now?
wait a minute.
You know, you got your 15 seconds of fame. You're done. All right. So say goodbye, Jack.
Goodbye, Jack.
And you should be eating walnuts.
Jack.
for-
Here, here's
and
a
almonds
picture of
every
her.
day.
Does she look familiar?
She looks very familiar. The almonds and walnuts every day.
Oh, very good. Yeah. No, I'm totally on top of it.
All right.
I've got all that right. You know, it's the not having 5 quarts of whiskey a day. That's what we have
Yeah.
to get back on. I don't really drink that
You
much.
can. Yes, you do, Jack. Yes, you do. You'd have to really try and control that because it will make your cholesterol skyrocket.
I know it does.